And here we are, you guys, on the fourth day of Fishmas. Let me tell you guys, I'm pretty excited to be back here, even with what happened last night. We're just going to get through this and get on to it. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. All right, so we had a little bit of technical difficulties last night. I was thinking things went a little bit worse than they actually did, I think. I was having some error messages on screen, and I thought we were just all the way cut out, and it appears that maybe we were not. I don't know. At some point, I know it did go down because I had to come back in, and my whole studio was gone. Live and learn. So it is what it is. Hello, FX Man, CRP, Monster Fish Gal. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, it just is what it is. This is pretty fun though. Doing 12 of these right off the rip and never doing a live before is kind of stressful for me. I like to get everything ready, like for some reason, just a couple minutes before we're supposed to. And I know that prepping is probably a lot better. But it is what it is, and you guys will get what you get. And, just like with this hobby, this is a growing experience for all of us, I guess. And yeah, it is, and I'm happy with that. I had Bill take the video down. I was pretty bummed out right after it finished last night. I'll have him put it back up, and we'll just own it and keep going from there. Wasn't that bad. It worked. Yeah, it did. You know, some of the things here that I'm just going to have to get used to is what you guys like and what you guys want and how to interact. What I choose to view is not what a lot of other people choose to view and how they take in content. A lot of this is really new to me. I have a huge, big gap where I have no online presence at all, and I never really used YouTube or anything until just recently. Maybe to learn how to fix a car and stuff like that. Definitely not for fish or for doing stuff like this or meeting people. I guess my main thing when I come on these lives and see you guys is I really like the chat rooms, I guess, even more so than I like interacting with who's on the screen. Anyways, let's get with this today here. We're not going to be on very long today. I'm going to get this done. I have a lot to do. We'll be on here for a little while, then you guys can go all hop back over and watch Fish Story, I bet. I don't know if you guys watch him or not, but I know a lot of people do. He's pretty popular. He's a smart guy. I'm just going to put up some of these different prizes that we're going to be giving away during this. You guys, I would love it if anybody does watch this video. Not you guys now. I don't know if these comments will show up in there, but things you want to hear, like me and Bill discuss, maybe like, or if you guys want us to do like a live format, like podcast style or video type thing, or if there's videos or topics that people want to see covered, or what you guys think you guys might like, I mean, we can interview lots of people. We're down here in Southwest Florida, and we know a lot of people, and we have a lot of connections, and I know people like that stuff, and getting good quality what do you say educational things out there is great. Teaching stuff to others to the best of our ability and to what we know in it, and owning it when we're not right and when we're wrong too is important. And that's just really what we want to do. But right now, for the next couple of days, I just want to give away stuff. I want to get the website up and running. I suppose I could put a link up for the website. You guys go check it out. I'd really appreciate any feedback. If you guys find any bumps or anything on there, or if you guys have any ideas, let me know, because I do appreciate feedback, constructive criticism, anything like that. Here's some more of the stuff we're going to be giving away. So I guess there's a couple of those are already gone. Kevin's Guppy Cup, that went already. We ended up doing last night because I was having difficulties. I just did a gift card to take care of one of the barb packs. But if anybody wants a barred pack or maybe even a gift card for some of these other things, we can swap those out. Let's see who we can all see in here. I should look at this and check the chat every once in a while. Oh, some people that I don't know who they are. Night Owl Aquatics, not saying I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, just that I didn't notice from before. Gills to Garden, hello guys. Ryan, hello. Does that say Sketty? Sketty Nona? Right on, that's a good name. I like that one, Sketty Nona. Right on. I don't know, you guys. What do you guys somebody can answer me this maybe. What do you guys enjoy about when watching live streams? Do you guys go to certain ones because of the topics, or do you like the hosts, or do you guys like the chat stuff like I do? I'm just really curious. Um, I'm sure there's a lot of different answers out there. I think today what we'll do here is if you guys want to pick one of the things, let's take a look here. We can do a little vote. We can do a little vote here and see. So we won't do Pearl and Aquatics. The rainbows from Eddie are already gone. I have some rainbows. We can do that. Let you guys pick what we're going to give away later. Let me know here. That's the other list right there. Definitely not doing number 12 either. But pretty much all the other stuff we could whack out here. HD Aquatics might want to come on and do his. I'm sure maybe Geo or somebody there will want to come on. There, let me check here. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Maybe one on some of the plants. Those are one on some plants. Oh, I didn't see these. Okay. I like to see how people address problems. Sorry, I skipped through all that, you guys. I'm not a big fan of when I have to look at the comments, and I know that's really part of this. And my kids were telling me because I was kind of bummed out that I'm like, you guys seeing up my nose and stuff, and they were like, that's all right because that's what you have to do to interact. So, yeah, as far as some ideas, so plants and stuff who struggle, we can do a video on that. We can also do a live. Bill, he's a plant guy, and he is really good with water, with RO water, with treating, fertilizers and stuff like that. As where I'm not. So that is a really good idea. We know we want to do some videos on that too, but like live discussions, I mean, that'd be great. Especially coming from both sides because we have two different sides of it. So I think that kind of stuff goes really well. I like to see how people, let's see here. I like to see how people address problems in ways I didn't think of. There are so many different things, so many in this hobby that we learn, that we're sure of, that we're sure right. And then we'll see somebody else do it. And sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's better, and sometimes it just doesn't work for us. But it's absolutely amazing. There's so many ways to skin a cat, if you will. Not my cat, but just a cat. I was like, the algae and stuff like that. When we did a video on it, the reverse respiration video. I'd put a link up. You guys can find it on the channel. I'm sure you guys saw it. It's one of the couple videos we did. And that was crazy about how to get rid of pests and algae and stuff on quarantining new plants and stuff like that. I never knew that before. I just always did what I did. And I'd see that pretty much everybody does it different ways, and most of the ways are harmful. So just learning all this stuff here. Pleco pads. Pleco pads, yes. As far as what to give away tonight, Pleco pads, that is a good idea. A couple Pleco caves. I'm thinking too, we're going to see how it goes. I'll put some pictures up online later, but we have some custom ones, and maybe doing that for actually doing like a super quick, I'll probably just drop it, not come on live, but a video. I don't know how to do it on Christmas too. So we'll see. But some custom pleco pads and a super awesome designer pleco. So we'll see. Your pleco, yes, thank you, thank you. It's different from every stream. Sometimes it's the chat. I'm just looking through some of these things you guys say. It's different from every stream. Sometimes it's the chat. Sometimes it's a topic. Sometimes gives the host a hard time. It's fun too when they reciprocate. Um, yeah, I mean, that's all right too. You guys just be gentle on me while I learn here so I don't get too frustrated. Uh, got 20 towels of it. Got any 20 towels? I just rebuilt my fish room. Um, oh, the stuff moves away. Gills to Gardens. So that means Gills to Garden, are you close to me? No, but maybe somebody else does. I actually wouldn't mind to have 16 or 17 more 20s. Nice. I would love to see your fish room. You guys want to? Do people like fish room tours? Does a live fish room tour work, or do you have to video that? Now, my fish room isn't all that big. There's 56, I don't. There's a lot of tanks in there, but we have a lot of smaller tanks. But it's super cool looking. I put a lot of work into it, and I'm proud of it. Yeah, I just am. Yeah, I wonder how bad are comet cichlids. Here we go. How bad are comic cichlids with other cichlids? Seems like even smaller ones rule a big tank. Um, they're pretty brutal, especially when they get ready to breed. So speaking of convict cichlids, I have these frontoses back here, breeding colony of them. The big guy, his name's Frontosa. It's just him. They're spawning right now, so they're throwing a fit. They're going to move stuff around tonight. Anyways, to the convicts. I had thrown a couple convicts in there when they were young, and they ended up pairing off. And over in the corner over here on this side, they paired off and they spawned, and they ran this entire tank while they were doing that. And they had the frontoses all over it, and they weren't as big as they are, but it doesn't matter. They still had all the frontoses over just in like a fifth of the tank, and that's just where they stayed. But the frontoses are pretty mellow. The frontoses are pretty mellow. You can see some more of these. I can see. I say winner's choice. I'd pick fish, seeing I'm only an hour south of you, Naples. I say winner's choice. Okay. Winner's choice. Right on. Gills to Garden in Naples. You know what? That's what we're gonna do today. Wait. Ooh, learning. I think that's a good idea for the 4th day of Merry Fishmas. Wait till I actually learn how to run this super cool, like some of those guys, and I can put like videos up and we can talk about them. Right now, I'm just learning how to do pictures and click the buttons. Thank you guys for learning with me. Winner's choice it is now. Does it go winner's choice from yesterday or winner's choice whoever wins the drawing today? So that's a tough one. Now we have to decide that too. But I do like the idea of somebody. I'm an hour south of you in Naples. We're just gonna make Gills to Garden win this anyway. Come up and see the fish room, bro. Or we're just gonna bro this one. Maybe I'm supposed to know who you are and I don't. That's all right though. What other kind of fun, cool things are there to put on there? Here's everybody else who's helping out. Some of the people we're gonna want to get on here. We went on grants last night and gave something away, but we still have something of grants to give away here. 3 packs of shrimp that he gave us. We're going to give out. We'll try to get him on here. We'll get Gio on or Jessica if we can. Excuse me. To help give away that one of those Embellas of theirs. They're just absolutely beautiful. Now, the photo I have, which I don't have up right now, I'll show that in a couple days here, is not the actual fish. It's one of his offspring, but still going to be an absolute gorgeous fish. We'll get Lewis on to do his store credit in a couple days. That'll be a fun time. Bill, he's hiding. See, the thing is Bill needs to come and get his lizard axolotl from the house. So I think he's ditching and hiding, or he's bowling or something like that. It's hard to say with him. HD Aquatics, maybe we can get him to come on. That'd be pretty fun. We've got to figure out how to do remote and stuff like that. Super excited. He's giving away some fish and some saucer tanks, so that'll be fun. But today we're gonna do winner's choice, and we're gonna pick. Let's see. I'm gonna just go down here and gonna love to see it. I wish I knew what all this stuff was in context. If I could just watch the screen and have Bill do this. Did you miss the giveaway? No, you did not. I picked shrimp. Well, what kind of barbs are available? Um, Bibby, you can go check out the website www.unclejoesfishshed.com. Let's see. Do I even have one? I don't, but we can make one. I can post it up here, right? I can go. I have to look at the thing. I have to actually, yeah. Look when I type. Sorry. Not sorry. So, anywho, I said that like a champ. Anywho, like I'm from Minnesota, unclejoesfishshed.com. I think that's a way to do that. I don't know if you can make a link on here or not. There is a way to make a link. That's a banner, but it is what it is. You can go check out what kind of barbs we have on there right now. I guess really I should probably just tell you, trying to drive people to the website. That is what I do, I guess. So what do I have right now here? We have red glass barbs. I have green barbs. They're absolutely beautiful. I have really big green barbs too, but those are mine. We're going to be spawning those out here pretty soon. They're huge, absolutely huge. They're bigger than a silver dollar. Let's see. I have red ruby barbs, Sawaba barbs. How do you say that? Saba, Sawbwa. I have some pygmy barbs. Those aren't never going to leave here. They came in. I got a few different groups of them from a couple different places. I'm sure they just are all from the same place because I got them close together, and they're not up to par. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have red panda barbs. Now, I bought those for myself. I have enough of them. I'm going to spawn them out a couple times, and I think I'm going to put them up for sale. They're beautiful. They came in a couple months ago. We're going to get those tanked up here. And I think what we're going to do here is I have more barbs too. I just can't remember. I think we're going to try out getting a breeding group decent size with some mascara barbs too. So that's what we have for barbs, to answer your question. Let's see. I know I have zero room for fish, so I'm on most of those. So sweet Polly. So as much as I wanted to build this and cater this to what I wanted people to have and to give away and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is for a lot of them, we're going to allow people to get a gift card, I guess, if they choose to. And that's their choice. Like, if you can't take 8 front tosas, what I'm going to do is I'll offer a gift card up. The gift cards are probably all going to be the same amount, so I don't have to deal with any of that. So, but I'll work with everybody, I guess. So, we'll make sure it's right. I just want everyone to be happy. Parrot lover, Prone Aquatics, he does. So, Lewis, I want to go out to Lewis's house and do this, and I don't know how to do it. Maybe bring the whole computer out there. I don't know a lot about this, but we're going to get out to Lewis's and show some of his fish. You guys, he's going to do, it's $100 store credit. You guys, of course, you guys pay shipping. It's for merchandise. Same with our stuff also. And there's some of the stuff though that we have here that are prizes that are being shipped. The shrimp from Garden of Eder. the beta, and there's a couple other things that have shipping attached to them. So anyways, I wonder, how do you ever tell how long you've been on here? Look at my clock, huh? It's 9:20. Let's pick a keyword. Do I have a keyword already picked? Let's see. Hmm, Fishmas? Fishmas. Fishmas? I guess we can just do Fishmas. Let's, no. Last night it was cold. Let's do this. Let's change this. And hashtag Fishmas is what we're going to do today, guys. I'm going to go back to the comments here. Little videos and stuff would be fun. And it's going to be winner's choice because, I don't know, what somebody said. I think that's a good idea. I love barbs. They are the best. So I'm a huge fan. I I got on the barb train not terribly long time ago now. I've kept barbs and had barbs before, but really when I started getting into them was with these the green tiger barbs, and then it just spiraled from there. And you think there's like 9 or 10 kinds, and then you just start learning more and more about it, and it's like, oh, yeah, barbs are great. You guys, I really appreciate all you guys tuning in here. Let's go see and do the screen share. Just let you guys look at this for a little bit more. Um, I'm gonna have to start figuring out who some of you people are and start remembering some of the names. Also, I have a question. Somebody can answer this for me. Do you think I'm crazy or what? 12 days in a row. You guys are gonna be sick of me, and then I promise I won't do a live stream for a while. Also, Josh Banka, if you're anywhere near this or hear this, please stop sending messages in Messenger because it's coming across my screen and I don't know how to make it stop. This was happening yesterday too, so what we'll do, give me one sec. We're just going to turn that off and I'll watch it crash the computer. Ugh. I'm just calling out Josh there. That's funny. And Sarah and Ken. All right, guys. Two two F's or one? Two F's. Fish. Oh, is that what I did, you guys? So you guys, good instruction follower. Let's go to this thing here. And it is two F's. Let's see. So that means you guys, I am so sorry that I have that typed in wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back. We're going to rehash this out. We're going to do hashtag. Oops. And we're going to change that. And you guys are going to. Huh. Yeah, it is what it is. Right on. Oops. All right. Let's switch that back up because I definitely know more people typed in Fishmas than that. I see one Fishmas and then some fish masses and some double Fishmas and all that jazz like that. We're not really good speller. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Marshall. Yeah. This is pretty fun. I got a better connection here today and everything seems to be working well. I'll work through the kinks here. I talked with one of my buddies yesterday, and I don't know if he's on here, but he just said, just act like you're talking to me. And I was just like, you gotta be kidding. But it actually works a little bit. So it's fine. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Right on. Hashtag. Oh, yeah. So, moat, you just come in. Let's go back to moat. It's, yeah. Let's change that up to oops. Wait. Divvy, oh, no, why? This is fun to know that. I just know some of you guys on here. Right on. So you guys, let's get this wheel up here and check this out. Let's give away a prize. Talk about the prize. Because now we got to pick the prize. Ooh, Pleco pads. Two cut. I want to win on here. So what I have to do is figure out, I have to take this down. So give me one sec. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's go over here. We got 13 people in. You guys, does anybody else want to sign up? Let's see. Everybody says oops, except for one person. MFG. Yeah, I wonder what that is. Sorry, I'm late. HD Aquatics. Hello, hello. How you doing, bro? Hey, hop in here. We're doing dealers or not dealers. I don't know what they're calling it. Winner's choice. HD Aquatics, you guys. He's gonna hop on here and help us out here soon. Hashtag oops. Let's go over here. Let's look at this thing here. Let's do the draw and see who it is. And hashtag oops, I did it again. Kind of like Britney Spears. Monster Fish Gal is the winner. Monster Fish Gal, congratulations. Congratulations. Now you get to pick something. So let's pop this back up here. Monster Fish Gal. Right on. I'm always curious to wonder what people will pick, and I just Monster Fish Gal. Monster Fish Gal. I said your name like 10 times. Are you into like flower horns or anything like that? I have some flower horns here that I need to move out. I did find out something about the flower horns I got this week, the females that are crossed up. And I found out where they came from. They came from a reliable source, and I found out actually what they are. And they are indeed crosses, but they're a thing and they're worked on. And so I don't know. I'm not going to feed them to the turtles. I'm going to let somebody else have them. Right on. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's take a look through here. You can take a look through here and see what you'd like for a prize. I can tell you that the rainbow package from Eddie's gone. No, it's not. The person couldn't take fish, so let's see. Pretty much everything except for the guppy cup. And you can, yeah, except for the guppy cup. And then a Tetra pack or barb pack is taken off for a gift card. But if you really wanted a barb pack, we can make that work too. We surely, surely can. Also, I the shrimp and the beta, we're gonna leave for those guys to come on. So yeah, just let me know. But now we're gonna be curious. So everyone's gonna want to know. Definitely want to know which one you want. So you're gonna have to tell us before we leave. Otherwise, we're just gonna sit here and be quiet. Hello, Jody. You just totally missed the drawing. Hey, Jody, Tropical Fish Club. That's so cool. Jody and Jody. Huh. I was for the longest time I thought you were somebody else, and then I realized who or never mind. It is what it is. You guys, this is pretty cool. Thank you guys very much. We're gonna hop off here. Get about a half hour of it every day. Just we all appreciate you guys very, very much. You guys take time out to go here and check out all these guys if you have a chance. Definitely. Also, hop on my website, you guys. Give me some feedback if you can. Go on there and order a fish. Maybe a shirt, Pleco Cave, something like that. Hey, Jody, Nathan. Yeah, right on, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Congratulations one more time. Oh, yeah. I guess you have to take that off. Congratulations, Monster Fish Gal. I mean, we just can't get off yet until until oh yeah, so the shrimp from Garden of okay, that's fine. I'll just tell Grant you picked them and stuff. I was gonna have those guys on to give their shrimp away, but that's fine. I'm sure they won't mind. Just send me a message on here or Facebook or through the website actually, because you're gonna have to go on and add your shipping information and stuff in there. What I'll do is I'll get you a code after you go on there, and I'll upload the 12 Days of Fishmas icons for you guys to upload your code into to you get your things. Those of you who chose gift cards, you won't get a code, I guess, and that'll be different than I had planned, but such is life. Such is life. Live, laugh, loach. Hope everyone is that is good. Um, you guys, live, laugh, loach. That'd make a great t-shirt. You know what I should have did? I should have made Fishmas t-shirts with a different logo up there before this. Gave some of those away. You could sell those. All right. You guys, thank you very much from all of us here at the Fish Shed. Thanks.